You are welcome to AG 304, Statistics and Field Experimentation. Study Section 8, Factorial, Permutation, Combination, and Mathematical Expectations. Introduction. Factorial of a number n is the product of all positive numbers that are less than or equal to n. Now, for example, for the number 3, the factorial of 3 would be 3 times 2 times 1. That is 3 factorial will be 3 times 2 times 1. Now, the factorial of a number has intensive use in permutations, combinations, and probability. Now, the factorial is represented by an exclamation mark, just like this. Now, factorials also find their use in number theory, approximations, and statistics. There are various functions based on factorials, such as double factorial, multi-factorial, hyperfactorial, and so on. Learning outcome. At the end of this study section, you should be able to calculate factorial and permutation. Also, you should be able to calculate combinations. Factorial. Given on the board is the formula for calculating factorial, and this is given by n factorial, just like I explained earlier, n into bracket n minus 1 into bracket n minus 2 into bracket n minus 3 down to 1. Thus, if you are to get the factorial of 6, then it will be like this. It will be 6 into bracket 6 minus 1, 6 minus 2, 6 minus 3, 6 minus 4, 6 minus 5, and so on and so forth. Now, we now multiply them together, then we arrive at 720. The same thing goes for the 4 factorial. Permutation and combination are the various ways in which objects from a set may be selected, generally without replacement, to form subsets. This selection of subsets is called a permutation. However, if the order of selection is not a factor, then it is termed a combination. Now, the formula for permutation is given by P subscript R, then n equals to n factorial minus bracket of n minus r factorial. Now, example, in how many ways can 5 people be seated if only 3 seats are available? Now, in this case, our n will be 5, which is the total number of people, and r is the number of ways that they could be seated. And this is r, that is r equals to 3. Therefore, 5 people can be seated in, so you represent it as given here. That is 5 permutation 3. Now, making use of the formula, so we substitute, then we conduct other mathematical operations, then we arrive at 60. Combination. The formula for calculating combination I beg your pardon, is given by n combination r, and it is given by n factorial all over r factorial into bracket n minus r factorial, just as shown on the board. Now, let's solve this example so that you could have better understanding of the subject matter. In how many ways can a committee of 1 man and 3 women can be formed from a group of 3 men and 4 women. Now, here is the solution. Now, the number of ways one man can be selected from a group of 3 men is 3 combination 1. And here, substituting it into this formula, we have 3 factorial all over 1 factorial into bracket 3 minus 1 factorial. And this will definitely be in 3 ways. This will be in 3 ways. That is, we have 3 for the numerator. We have 3 times 2 times 1. Then all over, this is 1. That's 1. Then we have 2 times 1. Now from here, 1 will cancel 1, 2 will cancel 2. Then we'll be left with 3. That's how we got these 3 ways. Now, the number of ways 3 women can be selected from a group of 4 women will be 4 combination 3. And we follow the same process. We have 4 ways. Now with this, we have come to the end of study section 8, factorial, permutation, combination, and mathematical expectations. I believe by now you should be able to calculate factorial and permutation. Also, you should be able to calculate combinations. You are advised to go over the video clip once again to have better understanding of the subject matter. Thanks for listening.